send me a message. Let me know if you're out there, and then we'll get started. Okay, we're still waiting. Still waiting, still waiting. Got a lot of little nice sweet treats today. Forget about the calories. Just enjoy. It's the holiday season. Okay, we're still waiting. Still waiting for Facebook. Okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I'll wait for Facebook. Okay. We should be on soon. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Okay. Welcome to Let's Eat LI, everyone. Welcome to Let's Eat LI. Let me know you're watching out there. We got a special treat today. We got Christmas happening. Okay. And let's see what happens here. We're going to make some nice treats. Some kind of a part 2 from last week. I hope everybody was watching last week's show. If you didn't, then check it out. Check out last week's show. Okay. We're almost there. Waiting for a couple people to say hello. Then we're going to get started. Don't want them to miss anything. Alright? Welcome to Let's Eat LI, folks. Happy holidays are coming. Hopefully better things are coming too for 2021. Can't get any worse than 2020, folks. Can't get any worse. Can only get better from here. Got a vaccine now. Everybody's starting fresh. Let's hope everything works out in 2021. Okay. Here we go. Anybody sharing? Anybody out there sharing? Anybody out there today? Say hello. It's me. Let's see if I can share the show. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're going to get right into it. About 2 minutes. Just waiting for somebody to say hello. See what's going on. Let's Eat LI. Govsradio. I am Chef Felix. And yes, we have Joan Cruppy Asher is watching. There you go, Joan. Hello. Hi, Joan. How are you? Okay, we're going to get started now. Joan's on. Okay, if anybody watched last week, I did a Madeleine. Okay, I'm not even going to say Madeleine cookie, because Madeleine cookie, it doesn't really fit. A Madeleine is kind of distinct within itself. It's kind of like a little mini sponge cake. Very French. It's a French staple. Okay, they have it during their tea time, the couture. Okay, at 4 p.m. The French have the Madeleine. Okay, watch last week's episode. I actually made the Madeleine. You'll have the recipe and everything. Let's see what else is going on here. Alright, so we're going to get right into it. Today we're going to decorate our Madeleines from last week for the holiday. Very simple. Then we're going to get into a holiday tiramisu, which I kind of invented myself. Hopefully you'll like it. There's definitely some differences from the regular tiramisu. Not so much the cream, but the base. Okay? And I do decorate the whipped cream for the holidays, which you'll see. Okay, so first let's take a look at our Madeleines. These I made yesterday. Okay? This is a Madeleine. It comes in the shell mold. You buy the shell molds tray. It's a tray with 12 shell molds in it to make your Madeleine cookie. This is a perfect Madeleine cookie if you look at it. It's browned nicely. And then if you look at the back, okay, if you look at the back, there's like a little mound. That's what you want. Whenever you make a Madeleine, you want to have that mound there. Okay, so that's what we got going on there with the Madeleine. Okay, we got Thomas Osborne is watching. Hello, Thomas. How are you? We got terrific. Oh, Terry Higgins, I believe. I can't read that. Tarek Higgins is watching. Hello, Tarek. How are you? Okay, so it's very simple what we're going to do for our Madeleine. I have melted some nice semi-sweet chocolate morsels, which I always prefer whenever I melt chocolate, into my chocolatier. Now, if you don't have a chocolatier, you can start off by putting it in a nice little glass dish, maybe something like this. Okay, and then microwave it for about 20 seconds, see what happens, and keep microwaving until the chocolate is melted. Alright, but this is what we got. Our mise en place, we have our Madeleines, we have our semi-sweet morsels melted, we have here holiday sprinkles, we have also holiday red sugar, and holiday green red sugar. Very simply, we're gonna decorate our Madeleines. We're going to dip them in the chocolate. We're not gonna dip them all the way, up to a little past the shell, starting of the shell, and then we're going to dip them in the sprinkles. So it's going to be pretty simple, but they're going to look nice after you serve your nice dinner and these come out. Ready? Here's your Madeleine. You're going to dip it so that it comes out like that. Okay, see that? Okay, you're going to turn it around. Then you're going to slowly dip it into your sprinkle. And there you go. Voila. Now you got your nice sprinkled Madeleine. One more time. You're going to dip it in so that it comes up to about here. Okay, you're going to let it drip a little bit. You're going to give it a turn. Then you're going to dip it into your sprinkle. And there you go. A little more. And there you go. There's your Madeleine right there. Okay. That's two of them. Now we're going to move our sprinkles over. Get that out of the way. We'll take our next one. We're going to do our green sprinkle. Okay, ready? One more time. We're going to dip it in. Move it around a little bit. Turn it up. There you go. That's the perfect dip right there. Then we're going to dip it into our sprinkles. A little dark, but it's nice. Same thing again. We're going to take it. We're going to dip it in. Give it a little turn. Okay. Then we're going to dip it in our sprinkle. And there you go. That's our green ones. Okay. And we're going to do our red. Okay. Let's do our red after this. Take our sprinkles. Take our reds. We're going to take our Madeleines again. We're going to dip it in the chocolate. There we go. We're going to turn it around and dip it right into that red. They're a little dark with the red and the green, but I like it. There we go. Okay. And there you have it. You have our decorated Madeleines right there. Bruno, hello Bruno. Hello Bill Hansen. Okay. And we already said hello to Thomas Osborne. And there you go. There we have our decorated Madeleine cookies. Okay, you may want to get maybe brighter sprinkles. Maybe some just individual red and green. Try that. That'll work out well. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And we can go on to our next dessert. Okay, go on to our next dessert here. We're gonna take our chocolate melter right here. Back. I think my chocolate melter has had it. Last time I melted chocolate, well, not last time, but I think my son was only, I don't know, 5. Now he's 26, so there you go. It's a long time. All right, so give me a minute. We're going to prepare for our next dessert. Okay. Going to prepare for our holiday tiramisu. Okay. Going to get that going. Now, the holiday tiramisu, I know I did an episode once on tiramisu, so you guys should be, usually the avid watchers will know what I do. But what we're going to do is we're going to set ourselves up here first. Here we get ourselves. Set ourselves up. Tiramisu going here. Bear with me. Obviously, we're going to use our whip. Going to use our whip. Okay. We have our bowl. Okay. All right. We're getting there. Okay, first we're going to make our cream for our tiramisu for the holidays. Normally, I would make it into one batch, but we're going to have to do it into two batches because I am going to color them. I'm going to color one cream red and one cream green to make it a little more decorative, the tiramisu. Okay, so give me a moment. Let me get set up here, and we're going to do that. Okay. Then we're going to make our tiramisu once we do our cream. Alright, very simple. Tiramisu cream is made up of regular heavy cream that you whip, whipped cream, same that the French do, the French way I make it. And we put a little mascarpone cheese in there to make it right. Okay, so that would be for our mise en place. Okay, let me just go back, see if anybody else joined us. Looks like everybody's pretty much the same. Let's go back in. Okay. Give me a second. Just trying to share here. Okay. All right. We're sharing. We are sharing. Okay. All right. Okay, we're trying to get. Gonna get going here. Like I said, we're gonna do a tiramisu, a holiday tiramisu. And what I do is for the holiday tiramisu, for the cream, the ingredients or the mise en place is as follows. We have heavy cream. You're going to use about a quart of heavy cream. We're going to split it up into one bowl, about 16 ounces, and then the other bowl, we're going to split it into 16. Okay? Then we're going to whip it that way. All right, then you're going to have about a cup of 10x sugar, confectioner's sugar. We're going to split that up. Okay, 1 and 1. You're going to have a teaspoon of vanilla extract each, which we have right here to put in. And then we have our mascarpone cheese. We have about 16 ounces of mascarpone. We're going to put 8 ounces in each bowl. Then after our cream, we're going to get into what I picked for the holiday tiramisu, okay? Oh, and then also one bowl is going to have red dye and the other bowl is going to have green dye when we do it. And I'll tell you when the best time is to put that in. So first, we're going to add our heavy cream in here. We're going to do half a quart and half a quart in the other one. So here we go. Okay, that's about half a quart. We got half a quart in the other one. There we go. Alright, now, the best way to really whip cream is to chill your bowl and also your whip, okay? This way it stays nice and cold during the process. Unfortunately, my process would not be able, I'm not in a regular pastry place, so my place is not really refrigerated as good, and it would warm up anyway by the time I get to it and talk to you guys, so we should be okay. Alright, we're gonna move our shield here. I'm gonna put it like this. We're gonna lock this in, lock and load. And we're gonna start the whip up. Okay, you're gonna wait for it to get a little heavier viscosity, okay, almost like oil. You know the way oil looks, that syrupy kind of look. That's what we're gonna wait for, and then that's when we add in our sweeteners, our ingredients. As far as our sugar, our mascarpone cheese will be later. Let's go with our sugar and our vanilla. Okay. So that's going on here. Is anybody else talking here? Anybody else out there? Anyone else? Anyone else out there? Okay. If anybody says hello. Alright, so that's in there. We'll take a look in a moment, see how it comes out. Let's go in there, we're going to take a look at it, shut it, see how, the thickness of it. See how it looks. Yes, that's about there. You see it's kind of like a thick, almost like a milkshake. That's perfect. We're going to add our other ingredients now. We're going to add half of our sugar. Half a cup of sugar right there. Okay. We're going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla. A teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to guess that's a teaspoon right there. Okay, now we're going to add some green dye to it. Okay. Let's see how that comes out. Alright, there we go. And we're going to go back down. I'm doing the green dye first because the red dye will probably eliminate any leftover green dye that's in here. So, now we're going to beat it. And then after you beat it, we're going to start adding in our mascarpone cheese. Okay, anyone else out there out there watching? Let's use a little more green dye. Play around with the dye to see how wanting. I think I'm good with that. I'm going to get there a little more. I'm going to add some of my mascarpone cheese. About a cup of mascarpone cheese after 16 ounce. You have to add a little more dye. Break it up. Get everything ready for the next stage. Nice and sturdy. Ready? Okay. Almost ready. Gloves on top for now. We're going to check it out, see how we are. Okay. See where we're at. Ah, yes, that looks perfect. That looks really good. See what we got here. Yep, that's perfect. Alright, so we're gonna take it off of here. We're gonna move it around. Very nice, very nice. Nice color. Everything, that's what we want. Alright. Next phase, we're gonna do the red now. Excuse me. Take our quart of milk that's already in here. Okay, we're gonna insert our thing. Okay, let's see if we can put our guard on. There we go. We're gonna immerse that. We're gonna lock and load. Go ready to go. Okay, we're gonna wait now for that to get that viscosity before we add our other ingredients. Here we go. Let that go. Let that go. I'm not going to tell you yet what I put in the rest of the tiramisu. It's going to be a surprise. Anyone else out there, say hello. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're going to shut it. Okay, now we're going to add our sugar. The rest of our sugar. Okay. The rest of our sugar in there. Our sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, And then I'm going to add our red dye. We can start to move it slow. We're going to lock it, load it. Start to mix our red dye. There we go. Then we go on the red. Red. One. Then we get that going. Let that go, become a little more firm before we add the rest of our mascarpone cheese. Okay. Add our mascarpone cheese in now. If you're crazy, you're gonna have to do it like this. This is a small bowl. Okay. Almost done. Nice and thick. Mascarpone. We'll finish up our mascarpone cheese. Again, it's 8 ounces in here, 8 ounces in the other one. There we go. Okay. Mascarpone. Get a little more red dye. A little more red dye in there. I think we got a little more red dye. Let's see. See how much is left. Yep, got a little more red dye. Okay. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna lock and load it again. Lock it, load it. Spin it. Watching today. Okay, that was all right. There's a nice thickness to it, nice cream, easy spreadable. Unlock it. There we go. Okay. Looks like we're good there. And voila, we have our red cream and our green cream. We're going to put green on top and the red on the bottom. Okay, move this aside. Now we're going to do our tiramisu. Okay, can't wait. Alright, we got Taz, the resident artist. Hello Taz, just came on board. Okay, so now we have our green and our red tiramisu mixture. Now to make the tiramisu. Our mise en place is we have 2 cups of black coffee. I use a French roast with this. If you want to add a little flavor, you could do a nice hazelnut. Give it a little hazelnut flavor to your tiramisu. Why not? Why not do that? Okay, so to have that, I have our decorated sprinkles at the top, or they're not sprinkles, they're more like confetti. Okay, and then instead of usually in a traditional tiramisu, you use the Saviato or the ladyfinger cookies. We're not using that. Some people may want to use Madeleines, but I'm not going to even use that. I'm going to, if you see here, what I decided to do, which I did about 2 years ago at my sister's Christmas party, I decided to make tiramisu with Panatone. Everybody knows what Panatone is. It's that Italian holiday cake that comes out during the time of the holidays. And that's what I decided to do. So we're going to do nice Panatone. It's going to soak up the coffee nicely. It's going to be a nice thick layer of each. And it should come out really good. So we're going to do the Panatone. Okay, this is my first layer right here that I have. Okay, I'm patting it down a little bit because it tends to get foamy. But that's what we got. We got the Panatone. I recommend getting it plain. If you want to use the one with the fruit in it, you can. But I recommend the plain, or even if you have to, go with a chocolate chip one. Or cinnamon or something like that. But that would be it. Okay, so we're going to lay our coffee down on the Panatone. It's going to soak it up nicely, as you see there. It always does a great job. We're going to keep on going until we soak it all up. It's a rather thick piece of Panatone I got there. I'm going to make sure some of it goes on the bottom, so it soaks it up on the bottom of the thing. There we go. Okay, so there you go. You got that. The next is we're going to decorate it. Not decorate. We're going to put down the whipped cream. We're going to go red. Can you guys see that? I hope you guys can see that, right? Let's see. Move up and forward. We're going to go red. We have our red tiramisu mixture right here. Okay, we're going to take that and we're going to lay it down. Gonna lay it on thick right now before we spread it. Okay, we got that. Okay, now we're gonna take our spreader. We're gonna go back and forth. And this way, we're gonna angle it out like frosting a nice cake. Even out everything. we need to add more, we can always add more. Okay. Might need a little more over here. Cream left. More over here. A little more up here. A little more in the center. Spread it out. Okay. Gonna even it out. There. Okay. Okay, we're gonna see right there, that's our first layer right there. Alright, now we're gonna take our next layer. What we do, we're gonna add just a little tiny bit of coffee on that. We're gonna put our next layer down. We're gonna see how this comes out. Go like this. Then we're gonna push it down, press it down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Take a little more Panatone. One more Panatone in here. Small piece. Here we are. Right there. Panatone. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. We're gonna put our coffee on top. I think everybody's loved this. I see a lot of hearts there. Must be Taz. There we go. See what I mean? The Panatone really makes it. I know it's looks like it's going to be a lot, but it's going to taste great. It soaks up that coffee so much better than the ladyfingers or the Saviados. And for the holiday, it's appropriate, you know, because you're going to have it for the holiday. Okay, so now we're going to put our green on top. Alright, first let's make sure this is clean. Okay, to make sure our spatula is clean. Okay, our spatula is clean now. This way, you guys seeing that? Let's see if you guys can see that. Let's get our red bowl out of the way. Okay, get to see that. Alright, we're gonna decorate it nicely. Very simple dessert. Both of them, once you cook your Madeleines, you should have no problem. Okay, we're gonna wait a little bit. I just want that coffee to soak in a little more before I do the top. Okay, and here we go. Make sure you guys can see it. Alright, here we go. We're gonna lay our cream down. Oh yeah. See, we whipped it just right, so it's nice and manageable. And you got all those flavors in there. You got the mascarpone cheese in there. And you got your vanilla in there. You got your confectioner's sugar in there. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. Get this out of the way. Alright. Guys see that? See that? Alright, hold on. It's almost like a pistachio looking thing, but I like it. It's green and you got red. We're going to even it off. Gonna get our holiday tiramisu going here. Okay. There we go. Flatten it out. Almost done. Okay, it's all flattened out. And voila, there you are. You have your Christmas tiramisu. Now we just have to add in our little things here. Okay, there you go. There you go, everybody. There is your Christmas tiramisu right there. Not bad, right? Take a better look at it. There you go, Christmas tiramisu right there. And then we have our do our Madeleines. It could have been cooled a little better, but that's okay. Here we go. Okay, so we have our Christmas tiramisu. We have our Christmas Madeleines. Okay, I could have done probably a better job on picking the sprinkles for it, but that's okay. You guys get the idea. There you go. How's that looking? Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. Okay, so we will have our tiramisu in one moment. Okay, we have our Madeleine, we have our tiramisu. Let's see if anybody's got any questions. Mr. Stas, I guess, is watching. Didn't see him. Definitely very festive. Yes, that is true. Okay. Here we go. Everything's looking good here. We're going to get my plate here. I'm going to take my Madeleine. Right there. My second one. Okay. Move this out here. Then we're going to try a piece of our tiramisu. Our holiday tiramisu. Okay. We have our holiday tiramisu right there. There you go, folks. And we have our holiday tiramisu, our cookie, just waiting to be eaten. Look at that tiramisu, huh? Looks delicious, doesn't it? Okay, let's see if we can adjust it. Get a lot of reactions to that, huh? Look at that. Okay. Let's see if we can bring in the camera. A little more. Here we are. Okay, so there you go. We have the festive Christmas tiramisu made with the Panatone cake right there, soaked in coffee. We have our Madeleines with our dipped in chocolate with our sprinkles and our sugar, our green sugar. It looks great. Can't wait to try it. I got my new festive hat for my new show for Let's Eat LI. It has my name on it, Chef Felix in green. I want to use a cup of coffee, which I didn't make. I should have made myself a cup of coffee. So we're going to try it out now. Let's see how it tastes. Can't wait. There you go. We're not going to mind our calories this time around here. Okay, so we got this. I got everything in there. I got the cake. I got the whipped creams. Delicious. Beautiful. So yeah, I got the cake and the tiramisu cream, the red and green. Really good. With the mascarpone cheese, I could taste that. I got my Madeleine right here. Okay. And chocolate. Again, nice and spongy. Okay. It's identity all its own. I don't call it a cookie. I just call it Madeleines. That's it. Delicious. Nice little side thing for your tiramisu for the holiday. I don't know. I got great reviews what I made a couple of years ago. So I thought I'd bring it to you. Once again, you have your holiday tiramisu. Holiday tiramisu right there. Now, if you guys remember the story of tiramisu was started in the brothels in Italy, around Naples, I believe, or somewhere around there. The reason why the brothels made it, because it was kind of like an aphrodisiac. So the more the customers would eat it, I guess the more ravenous they would become and spend more money on the merchandise, so to speak. So that's how tiramisu came about. And the Madeleines came about with Louis XV around that time, and then later on in the 19th century became more popular, and it was even mentioned in a novel. I forget the name of the author. He spoke about Madeleines. When I went to French Culinary Institute, the Madeleine was very important to the French chefs there because it reminded them of their childhood. Our mothers would make 12 house cookies. Their mothers would make the Madeleine. Delicious. All I can say is, if you haven't experienced the Madeleine, watch my last show where I make them, and then for the holidays you can dip them in the chocolate with some nice holiday sprinkles so that they look great. See? Similar to like the Italian cookie that's the shell, but not really, because this is more not like a cookie, it's a Madeleine, and it's like a sponge type of cake. So not the same thing. Don't be confused by it. It's not a butter cookie or anything like that. It has its own identity. Okay. Um, it looks like all I got here is Taz. There was other people on, but I haven't seen them. I don't know what happened to them. Bruno, I haven't seen. I saw him. I saw some other people. But anyway, that's what I made today. It's delicious. I'm gonna have to have a little more. Um, Once it's colder, it's even better. It'll hold up better in your refrigerator, and then also it gives a chance for the coffee to absorb more into the Panatone. Again, regular tiramisu recipe. The only difference is you're gonna color the tiramisu cream red and green, and you're gonna use Panatones instead of the ladyfingers. Mmm, that is so good. Again, with the coffee, you could add. They have so many different flavored coffees now. You could do a nice hazelnut. You could do you could put a little when the tiramisu, you start to add the vanilla and everything to the whipped cream. You could add some Baileys to it. You could add an alcohol to it. You could add a little Kahlua to it. Whatever you want to do. Or just put the Kahlua right into the cake with the coffee. Add it to the coffee and put it right in. It's delicious. Well, this is my Sunday. I'm going to get a cup of coffee now. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my tiramisu. I'm going to have my Madeleine. And I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to clean up here a little bit if I can. And that should really be it. Any other questions out there? Again, this is the Madeleine. See how different it is? See the sponginess to it? Delicious. It's all like a sponge. Not really a cookie. It's like a little cake. Delicious. You could probably even make a tiramisu with this, but I wouldn't. Madeleine is all better by itself. They are becoming more popular. You can actually buy them in a grocery store, I believe. I think Entenmann's has a version, which is really good. Delicious. Real good. Okay. I think that's enough now, huh? Just one last look at the holiday tiramisu before we go. There you go. Okay, I think I'm full now. We'll see you guys next week. I believe we may have Joe Staz on next week. He's going to make a little holiday treat for us. What he has around the holidays. So everybody have a good day. And we'll see you around next week. So take care. And we'll see you.